Welcome to Intuitive Tarot. I hope everybody have a good Saturday and Sunday. Overall good weekend. Today we're going to be reading about who is thinking about me right now. Let's see what kind we're going to do. Two deck, the Witch Tarot deck, and the Tarot Original 99. The box look like that. And this type of tarot deck, it's in 16th century. You would go to the local market and get a tarot reading. You probably will get that classic deck with original meaning. And the cards look like this. So let's see what kind of spirit gonna come to our reading. What person is thinking of you right now? Okay, we got a Fool right away, the first card. It's a Higher Arcana, and it indicates the person, and that's the male, and it's male who like to act immature. He always act like he's have no cares in the world, and he ready to step into unknown with all his hopes, his possessions, what he held in hand, who follows him. It doesn't matter what's ahead of him. And he make a step off the cliff. It also can mean that man experienced transition right now in his life. And it's a good time to start from the clean slate, like zero out, like the whole life, and get the step into unknown. But you have to follow your intuition if you want to make such a step. If you want to start build your life from the beginning, you have to be right as that character. You have to abandon all the cares and follow your intuition. But it's not a serious man. It's man that he hadn't been established yet inside as his final version of the manhood. He liked to play around, and he gave many promises. He liked to fantasize about how to start his life all over, and he liked to imagine what would have happened if his life goes a different way. And he did this step or this step or this step. But at the same time, he's not particularly regret about what happened in the past. With his tendencies, fantasize about different versions of parallel universe of his life. Like, if I would live in that universe, my life would go this way. And in this universe, the planet is like this, my life is like that, my family is like this, and we like that. And it's like to fantasize about, try to completely different roles. He always in a mood for it. It's like, it's make him wonder. It's also make him wanna continue to live a life. It's so deep inside of him, that tendency to fantasize and compare parallel version of his life and which way they could have gone. That without that wondering, his life become boring. But at the same time, it's putting him in a danger for lack of appreciation what he has already. He can have a family, he can have children, he can have a good job. From social perspective, decent job that well accepted in society and respected as a profession. That'd be good enough for him. He likes to be positive society character. He's not daredevil. It's not a criminal. He doesn't have a criminal past. Maybe in his youth something might happen, but he's a professional criminal. He wouldn't use the crime for a living. It's not that type of character, even though he's not a serious character. So, and having that touch of youth inside of him, it's very attractive for a woman. When a woman meets men like that, she automatically feels younger. She wanna cross the boundaries that she haven't crossed before. It makes her wonder what if all her choices, all the pattern of her choices was wrong, or the woman starts seeing the pattern when they haven't seen before in their life, after when they meet men like that. And they start to rethink if all my criteria that I make my choices based on, is there really that criteria that I should have lived by? Or world way bigger place and more options that exist, and maybe I have to be more acceptful, like accept more option, more variation, accept more people, be less radical. There's no place for racism, judgmental attitude. She can't be a snob next to the men like that. She will lose the interest. She's not real. She lives in her cage that it's her mind, and look down on more misfortunate, and secretly happy that it didn't happen to her. He abandoned a woman like that. He will leave her. She's not real. She doesn't wonder about anything. She's just like an old lady, just judging, giving opinion. It's not what he wants to spend his life to discuss or hear from his woman. He see the woman and she's supposed to inspire man to go and conquer the world. Like, that character want to see the woman and automatically feel like he willing to do any job just to make a life with her. He doesn't care what he gonna do for a living. If it's gonna be the worst job on earth, he will agree if it takes to be with a woman of his dream, and he'll step into a no. It doesn't mean men like this doesn't make mistakes and don't regret their steps, but they always take it as experience, and they restore really quick inside. It's their use to allow them to restore from unnecessary relationship in their life. That's what kind of person thinking of you. Ladies, do you have anybody in mind who has such a character? Okay. Why he's thinking about you? He's trying to make a choice. He's between two choices, and you're probably one of the choice, a very important one. That choice means the world to him. Look, that person holding the globe in his hand. It's a little ball that looks like an earth, and he looking at it in his hand, and he looking at it like, this is my choice. This is worthy. It represents for me the whole world. It's what I'm choosing. It's what I'm held in my hand. It's my new world. It's my whole world. Is it my world? Would I fit in there? There is many questions on his mind. It's that person getting ready for serious change. And that's why he showed himself as a full character. And it's shown two choices and choices between the woman, between its wants, its passion, its sexual desire, its energy, sexual energy. So it's definitely a choice between two sexual partners in that context. They could have shown us the pentacles, and it would be a choice of material situation, but okay. Let's ask him if he wondered if you fit in his world, or he's wonder if he fit in your world. He doesn't wonder. Seriously, guys, it's funny. I'm like, is he wonder, such a nice guy? Would I fit in her life? Would it be good for her? My muse, my desirable woman. So let's ask that wonderful spirit if he wonder, would he fit in? Would you fit in? He doesn't wonder at all. He doesn't care. I want to say that he doesn't give up. Like, I can't say that. What he wonder about? How he can hold you forever under his control and never let you go. If he choose you, you're going to be only his. And you have to depend on him. He doesn't want you to be able to walk away. That's what he wondered about. How to make it like that. How to make you yours. Okay. Let's ask clarification why we receive such answer. Because we was asking more social question about fitting in life of each other, and Maiden straightforward start telling us that does he care for social norm? The card Fool from the start doesn't tell me that he's really like for real care. He's gonna live life like he does to make it look like I'm like everybody else from social point of view, but he doesn't. He matured. His own agenda would be always more important to him. he cannot step aside far enough to look like a growing up in a situation of two growing up that for some reason feel attracted to each other and maybe wondering how they can benefit in life from having those feelings toward each other. Maybe situation is critical. He doesn't see it as a critical. He doesn't want to even look from that perspective. It's not that character. I won't be surprised from his answer if he type of character, we wonder if you fit in, if he fit in. He's like, I wonder how to make her mine. That he's just gonna kidnap you and marry you. I don't know. Let's be careful. But let's ask explanation for on the beach deck for this card, for such answer. Because it's definitely not why he is so open and upfront about why he is not, I don't know, in shame that maybe a woman of his desire watching Power Reading on him, and she would hear something like this and she would take it as maybe it's a clue, and maybe I should be careful about that, about you. I think no man want to be seen like this. I was completely inconsiderate, immature character. Make his choices based on sexual attraction. Okay, let's have explanation. His heart is broken. He's love you and you broke his heart. More. He doesn't have much to offer. Once again, we get a Knight of Pentacles. It's not a page, it's a knight, but it's not a king. It's not a husband material. It's a candidate who willing to learn how to get along with you. If you get close in real life, day-to-day coexistence situation, if this is just a relationship with benefits, he might be willing to learn how to please you in a bed better. Or it's on his mind. But broken heart with his mind, it's like his heart, he think he's broken hearted because it's his fault more. Page of Pentacles. Again, look, he holding this one pentacle. I don't know, he doesn't want to be separated with his pentacle, with his ideas, with what he wants, with what he loves. And Page of Pentacles, he might communicate to you very lightly. It's like you might see each other for a long time, but he just sends you short text. He barely call you, or it's always like voice messages, and something that you do not recognize as an interest or attention. And he thought he was like the Casanova. He make a move of the century that he come up with how to play with a woman. Well, he have plans and his heart broken, and that's why he doesn't want to let you go. Okay. Let's see. Let's ask him if he has attraction toward another woman. Because he's not a serious character, and his choice based on sexual desire, and he's very possessive man, despite being so immature. It's like he cannot handle, but he's very possessive and controlled. So let's see if he has this other woman. He got a Knight of Pentacles again. His heart is broken because he came into you with desire to make effort to learn more about you. At least he want to learn more about you. But we asked him if he has about another woman. I think the answer is no, or the woman of his desire, because he's still showing the man who willing to learn. So even if it's other woman involved, there's nothing serious there. It's not further than the met, maybe they exchanged some attraction, maybe there was a passionate night out, but he didn't go any further. Okay. Let's ask him more. Have you been married? Yes, to the very pragmatic woman. Yes. We see the justice. And it's union meant to be, like you couldn't avoid that in life. I don't know if he met you before or after. What did he learn from his marriage? There's a lot of work. No wonder he's wondering how coexist to you. When everything was fair game, you make effort to stay your wife, you still working to be best husband, and I see if you could, I'm yours. They have a relationship like this, and it seems like he's tired of this type of relationship. I want to say a man should never give up, conquer his woman. But he got a wrong impression. He looked at this like it's a lot of work for nothing. He didn't count the result he was working for. He looked at the result of his work and he's regretting it. Look, the way he looked at his efforts. Let's ask him if that marriage is over. Or it's over from intimate point of view. Let's ask like that. they still have sexual attraction to each other. No, the tense words. Any passion between them long dead and killed by boys. They destroy the relationship, destroyed to the point of no repair. I don't know if they divorce, but it doesn't matter. They feel about each other after they were divorced long time ago. That's how he feels. Okay. Why you wondering about our lady who is watching that reading? Why you just wonder, just think about choices, your own interests, carry on baggage of bad experience? I don't know, ladies. It seems to me it's some kind of emotional things you will get with that person. And plus, I really don't like that he disappointed in efforts in his marriage. But he was married to that type of woman. She lived through her head. And without material result from him, literal effort, work, job, title, status, what man can bring through his job, without that, he was insufficient for her. Just simply not necessary if the husband doesn't provide that. She was that type of woman. This very cold heart and calculated mind. And she's not a bad woman, she's smart. She can be perfect analytic. She can hold a high-end job, manage many people, and make important decisions with a cold mind. But for marriage, for love, for intimacy, it's always going to be an issue for that type of woman. She doesn't know how to be loved. She doesn't know how to express love. And I really don't like it that he disappointed in his efforts. Let's ask. Okay, we already asked who you are, why he think about you. You the one that made the choice to be this, step into unknown, belong to him, but let's see if he wanna be. Let's see if you fantasize about if he would be your husband. Yes, he did. How he came to us a winner. Because you have incredible power over him. Look at this line in her hand. That's it. He's not dangerous anymore. She finds the touch how to come near. And he's gonna work again, even more. But he will know what he's working for. It's not the work that he just do the work and wonder if it's going to work out. He will know exactly what he's doing. Everything going to work out. Now he knows. Ladies, I think if somebody is in relationship with men who previously been married and have a bad experience, maybe you shouldn't give up on him. If he lost his faith in woman love, sincere love, and interest and desire to connect, with your soul and spirit, not only with your wallet. Who willing to spend her time to listen to you, to understand you, to advise you, to be quiet when you shouldn't be advised, even if she really want to advise you. He fantasized probably about something like this, but he see himself as a winner of life. If your husband, he will know what he's doing, you will make him happy, he attracted to you, and next to you he's happy, and you know what to work on. Beautiful. Why the lady who is watching that video doesn't know that you think or fantasize about her right now, or doesn't see that you're trying to make a choice? Because they ask you, we want to see you, who you are and what's connection to the lady who is watching. She's one of the choice. But you can tell her that right now, probably the good idea, I won't like you, my second choice, just wait a little. Maybe he's not divorced yet, and he needs to divorce first, and then he come to say, okay, let's ask. Does he has plans to talk to you about that you one of the choice for his future? Yes. And it's definitely coexist together. Did I say he's wondering how to coexist together with you? He willing to learn. This card represents four corners. Four corners is the house with the roof. It's also joy of one day, but it also represents the house, family, and the roof over your head. And see, we have two people between these four corners. It's like when you get married, you go through some kind of, I really want to say altar, but it's not. But wedding ceremony, you have that canopy and flower that you go under and breathe there, and like for example, on the beach, like wedding ceremony or Jewish wedding ceremony, it's supposed to have, I forgot the name for it, like a little house over them where they go under with the rabbi and the groom step on the glass. And there's a belief if the groom broke the glass right away from the first step, he's like worthy, the marriage will be good. And I was in a wedding of my cousin, the Jewish, and he stepped and it did broke, and he stepped again and it broke. They have a wonderful marriage. They have a beautiful relationship, and you should not always believe in sign like this. Even though with my own marriage, I believe in a sign like this. I got married I was wearing the blouse and the skirt. This was beautiful blouse and white girly skirt above my knee. But the blouse was so wonderful that it would I could just put the blouse on and I would be already queen of the night. And I have nice necklace and it's got a velvet blouse, and I decide I'm gonna get married like that. For some reason I worn like a costume, and then I found out that you're supposed to get married in a dress if you want to live together with your husband. If you get married in two separate pieces, your life gonna go separate. And I divorced my ex-husband because I got married in two different pieces. Okay, what else he wanna share with you? He doesn't know how to make that happen. Will he ask you advice? No, he will explain to you his situation and his restriction. I'm sorry. I really want to say maybe he haven't divorced yet, but it also can be restriction that he has inside of himself. Maybe you wouldn't fit in his social circle and it's important for him. I don't know why he's not sharing with you that he considers it to be the family with you and you don't know about it. And he's thinking about that constantly. Does anybody have a relationship with a married man who at least fantasize about you guys' future together, but he just have difficulty with divorce and maybe children involved and his ex-wife manipulating with the children? And maybe he's afraid for nothing. He's afraid to lose love for the children, but maybe children, like if my parents would get divorced, I would always understand the wrong for each other. But I want to have a mother and father, but I would never get upset. I would get happy. Because if my mother happy, I'm happy, she spend time with me happy, everything better. Okay. Let's clarify. Is his inner restriction or it's actual restriction, like low his status, children? What kind of is it inner restriction or is it outside restriction? It's outside restriction. He have romantic memories. It's possible he look back on the beginning of his life with his wife and he feels sad just about the whole situation that he make a wrong choice. Maybe he feel guilty because he have his memories and he just have a hard time to betray those because in those moments he thought it's going to be forever and he was sincere and he was in love. And it's happened. And then life happened and changes happen and many things happen and you have to make choices. But you're afraid and you start weighing your choices. You analyze all your life, all your past choices. And while you do that, you start getting caught up in a choice, why it was attracted to you. And your memory, how sincere you believe in your choice, now stopping him from making a decision because he always believed in his choice. But now he become more mature. Even if he mature inside, I think it's a grown man. if you've been married and you already have experience, put some work in the marriage. One more. Justice. It's the second time we get injustice card. Maybe she from traditional family that believes that the right thing to do is to marry one woman and stay married to the rest of your life. It seems like we're getting just the second time. One more. His own idea gave him carry on with his thoughts towards you, but they're not friendly. His bad experience in marriage doesn't help him to look at woman as the best creature on earth. Woman controversial subject for him. Okay. You think about it, lady who is watching this video. You think about his choice. What else? Now you bound by multiple factors. So, what do you want that lady who watching this video to know about the process that's going on inside of you? He's wounded, he's fighting, he doesn't want to give up the battle. He sees you as a very attractive woman, full of energy. You always look beautiful, you're attractive. You have a sexual magnetism and you attract attention of other men. It works in different places. Everywhere you go, you attract attention from the man. You have that energy inside of you. And it seems like he wants you to understand how desirable you are and how hard it is to sit and wonder about you. Poor thing with the bandages on his head. What else you need to know? He's showing the same 9 of wands. He's keep fighting. It's 7 of us, sorry. He's fighting. He's not going to give up and he's going to keep fighting for his interest, for what he wants. So, if somebody has some misunderstanding or not talking, at least he wants you to know that he values you, love. Yeah, you have affection over him, and he's not gonna give up fighting for you. I think it's a good ending. Let's ask for a last message for a lady who is watching the video. Look, and we have a happy family in the bottom of the deck. And lovers. And world. And lovers and Six of Cups and Ten of Cups and this. It was all in the bottom of the deck, all these cards, but this was there. It's very good cards. I'm taking another deck to ask the last message for you. Let's ask the spirit for the last message for you. What the spiritual wants you to hear. Your love is on the way to you. They feel miserable without you. They don't want to live a life like that. More. Again, Page of Swords. Okay. Ten of Swords. He doesn't feel strong enough, and that marriage may be also killing him. Yeah, and we get the partnership, something deadly partnership. Or the spirit wanna warn you about innocent first looking man who can be deadly for a partnership. Well, it's not a good news. Let's ask advice. What should you do? You have a certain position right now in your life toward the people who are in your life. Do we need to change? Do we need to change anything? We see the devil. We see the lies and betrayal. And we see mutual love. I don't know how to read that for you. Besides, honestly, I want to say be careful of betrayals from the devil that will come in the form of mutual love. I was going to ask if he ever had any sincere emotion toward you. I got 10 of Pentacles. It's a family card, but it's family with good money, who is material, doing very well. He only see him fully successful in life, and then he worthy of woman like you. He showing you as a queen and himself as a full page knight. He didn't show a single king. But I want to put it right here. He imagined something with you when everything is perfect. I don't know what to say, but we're going to finish the reading. Be aware, be understanding, make your own choices. Maybe if he have choice between two, you also have choices. Maybe you should be more patient with him even though he is married than the single one who not serious, who doesn't want to have family with you and who gonna betray you. But first he gonna present you himself as your love of his life. But this deadly partnership, the page of sword, not much can do. I wanna ask who you are for him again, for the last time. Who is the lady who is watching for you? The moon. He fantasizes about you, but he doesn't understand you. You something from his fantasies, from something that he think about at night, like like a wolf, like looking at the moon, and his make his noise. He holds the moon, and you on his mind, and it's confuse him. It's what you are for him, but moon, it's your soul, it's your spirit. You get him in touch with his soul, his emotion waking up. I understand why he want emotion after such a marriage. Okay, we've been very loyal. We understand everything, but in this we're gonna finish our reading. Let's see what our oracle gonna predict us. See a tussle in the bottom, 10 of Pentacles and broken heart, and man who doesn't take his chances. Who feel miserable. True heart, hidden feelings, oracle cards. Let's see. We have one right here. It says union appeared for our reading to attract good energy. Wants you to be happy, you feel supported. The union wants you to be happy, you feel supported. That's how the person should feel about you. Merge, match, marriage. Maybe it's time to merge to another level and start engaging with people who truly wish you happiness. Then we have random light affairs for sexual pleasure and don't do anything about create a proper partnership that have spiritual meaning for both of you. Depth feels a profound bond, must be truly meaningful. Soulmate karmic ties. I guess our reading was today about partner. Karmic partner give you for your realization of something. It doesn't mean you're gonna stay together, but it's for you to have experience and make conclusions and live accordingly. And sometimes it's very painful, but it's all universe doing for you to teach you how to be more selective in your choices, whose energy of people you allowed close to you, what their life full of, what energy is going in their life. Do they lie on a daily basis? Do they cheat on their wife? You know that, and you never said anything. If you're true friends, at least said, like, don't make everybody miserable. Those triangles, they make everybody miserable. If the marriage doesn't work out, divorce. For everybody's sake. Be friends, be proper, help each other. Please, be helpful, but make right choices. Tie unnecessary ties. Single relationship oracle dice. I was shuffling the card, the pop-up card, and worthy. I'm gonna take it this for a reading, and it has a message. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. That's what I was talking about, to be more selective in your partner, the people you allow in your life to even get close to you into personal space, what kind of energy they carry on. Don't act like you're unworthy of the best. Don't take it that is no good for you. If you're unworthy for somebody, walk away. If you feel that way, clear that situation with the person. Be frank and straightforward. You have nothing to lose. We're gonna look Mystic Forest Oracle cards. I like their messages because they're very spiritual. And look what I got. Miracles in the dark. I think you can read what it says. In the darkest moment, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you will receive blessing beyond your wildest dreams. Wow. Never give up and keep moving forward. It's the same story. I feel like it's different messages, but it's about the same thing. And if you need to move on, move on. And if it's scary, don't be scared. Believe in life. Maybe it was a moment in your life to dive deep into your emotion. And let's see what Money Oracle. Many choices. Opportunities abound when you are in dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. You know what I want to say about this card? If you meant to drown, it's going to be fire, but you're gonna drown. If you meant to be together in your life, it doesn't matter which way you go. You will get experience, but if you meant to be somewhere in a certain time for a certain reason in a certain moment, you will be there if you cannot even imagine that situation ever. And that's why it says all the roads lead to Rome. Because all the roads lead to Rome. Rome used to be the capital of the big empire. People was afraid of Rome, and Rome was a big power. And you can become a citizen if you just come to Rome, and everybody liked that. And it was a place of many different people. And if you're citizen, you like right there protection. And that's why that attract many wanderers. And that expression exists, all roads lead to Rome, because if you're looking for safe, success, growth, something, you're going to the big city, to the best opportunities, to the best situation. And it says many choices, opportunities around you when you are in dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at your options. So I think that's also mean that in love relationship, whether you like it or not, you're gonna learn your lesson first. And that's why you're in a relationship. And then maybe you're gonna be together or maybe not. It's not your property. And it can be simply destroyed by hurricane, and you would be separated with your beloved place on earth. How you gonna live? But you're gonna survive it, right? The same thing. The universe can remove anybody from our life anytime. Also, life offers many choices. Never give up. Follow your soul. Never think you're unworthy. Look deep inside of you. Believe in miracles. Look toward the light. And all roads lead to Rome. In the bottom we have public face. And guess what it says? It just says what I said. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Look at this beautiful card. Okay, on this, we gonna finish our. Oh, we haven't did the yes and no cards. Yes, do our game. Let's do our game. Make a wish to check if my prediction comes true or not about. I'm gonna toss all the cards. Whatever gonna be in the top corner, it's gonna be your answer. It's gonna be yes or no. But I suggest wish for something to happen in the future. And you will receive the answer and you will see if it's true, but don't make important wishes. Make something, make a game with magic, with prediction, like you're watching tarot channels. Play by it a little bit. Make a, like I already give example before, make a wish for your co-worker to wear blue on Tuesday. And if the answer is yes and he wear blue on Tuesday, it means we connected to the spirit when we had that reading. At least I can guarantee that. Let's attract the spirit. Okay, everybody make a wish. The answer is yes. Embrace new opportunities. A fresh day begins. Your wish will come true. Should we check with 2 more oracles? We leave the Rose Oracle and another oracle alone today, even though they have beautiful messages. But we try to connect the spirit in many ways. We ask for many clues. And it's time to finish the reading. Also, this card was during the reading specifically there to bring the spirit with those messages for us. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching it. Thank you very much for your likes. Thank you very much for your comment. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Please present a new theme for reading, and I would be happy to make a reading according to your request in the comments. If you're interested, just leave a comment and suggest a theme for a reading. Do you want a reading about money, about love, about health, about future? Do you want a weekly prediction reading? Because we can make Sunday prediction readings for every Sunday for the upcoming week. It's very simple. And we can involve many decks and many oracles to give us a clue and to bring us close to make an encounter, but give us the different perspective to process what we might encounter during the week. Such a reading have a point. Please let me know if you would enjoy something like that. Once again, thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Bye.